Alright, y'all, look. I've been holding this in too long, alright? Now, I've never seen this park right here, but, okay, this bothers me. I don't know how to say it. I don't want to sound it in a mean, condescending way. Does it bother anybody else that we lost our freedom in a lot of ways? Like, the people that are free, they say they're free. The men, it's a lot of, there's women too, but homeless men bothers me because not all of them. There's a lot of people like myself. I sleep outside. I don't have the money. I work all day, every day. But watching men in the park, taking over the park where mothers and children cannot take their kids, and these men are here, you know, I'm here, here's it. Lafayette Recreation Center. Lafayette Recreation Center. I can't talk, I'm so hungry. I got off on the wrong stop anyway. But the point, I never seen this place. So Lafayette Recreation Center. You know, like, I just want to know though, like, am I the only one? Does it bother anybody else out there that we can't even go to libraries and parks no more because the free people that they just don't want to pay rent because they'd rather spend it on drugs and alcohol? And yeah, I used to think, oh, that's just a stereotype because I don't do it, when in reality it's true for the most part. And I have actually met people who took up drug habits and alcohol habits and cigarette habits when they became homeless, which is like, that's insane to me. And I'm not putting these people down, but what I'm saying is, you know, there comes a point in a person's life when they have to take personal responsibility, you know? And it makes me cry to see grown men, I'm just being honest, it makes me cry to see grown men on skateboards in the park 10 o'clock in the morning when they should be at work. And you know I'm not an advocate for jobs, I hate jobs, you know, but if it comes down between that and me sleeping outside, I'm gonna keep doing it, because for me, a job is not for me. I have a career, and you are worth it. I mean, if I start getting paid like right now, I'm be indoors right now. You heard? But I mean, I hate it. I don't like it at all. And the stigma, that's all gone. I don't worry about people putting me down because I know I love myself. I love you, and you're worth it, and I'm worth it for damn sure. But and nobody's gonna make me feel inferior without my consent, and I'm not gonna consent to that because that's ridiculous, and that's what poor people think. They don't like themselves, you know. But that's why people sleep outside. I mean, that's why these guys who sleep outside, that's why they are all together there hanging out, getting drunk, and doing whatever, because they think that that's like family or whatever. They think that is love or caring, because nobody else. And that's the problem with society today. That's the reason why so many people are acting out and yelling at other people and treating people like crap, and the guns and the violence and the people. It's because they don't have a family. And well, some of them have, their families are alive and whatnot, but they never had that feeling of belonging. They never had that feeling of family for people to care for them in the way that we should care for each other, because, you know, a lot of people were abused, abandoned, you know, people were raped or molested in their, you know, or sometimes the mother picked a man over them, or the father was the only one, but he picked a woman over the son or daughter or whatever, or, you know. I mean, this society is crazy, and I mean, I'm gonna do whatever it takes to show you that, as long as God approves of it. I'm not selling drugs or, you know, nothing like that. And he doesn't approve of me getting a job either, so don't tell me to get a job. Don't ask me if I'm doing this or that. If you see this, I'm not even gonna answer or respond. I know what I'm doing. God has me on a path that the world ain't never seen a victory like this. That's all I can tell you. My problem is always, like, I'm afraid to hurt other people. So, but this ain't gonna hurt nobody. If anything, people will learn something from my life no matter what, and this is a good one. And I just want you to know that you're worth it. You can do anything you want to do. So, you know, why not? First, don't sit around in the park and skateboard and drink all day or sleep. It just blows my mind, the things that people do. 2, don't stand out with a sign begging for people to give you their hard-earned money. And I mean, they're gonna do it. They'll give it to you. You know, I don't give up money like that. You know, if somebody adds value to my life, For sure, man. I'm gonna hook you up. I'll give you my last dollar if that's what it is, if you really add value to my life. But anyway, number 3 now. This is a big one for a lot of people out there. A lot of people are gonna hate this, probably gonna attack on me. Don't judge other people, man. You know, like I said, those people I shouldn't say taught. I have listened. I've asked them questions, and I've listened to many people in 2 different states now about their situations, about sleeping outside. I like to say the word homeless, but about sleeping outside, because they have told me that the general thing, and that's every person that sleeps outside has had major issues in their childhood and with their family, and they still do. And long before I made this revelation that God showed me this, I already knew in my heart and my mind that I had to make it right with my family. So before I moved to LA, I went back home on Christmas, and I didn't know why I was going. Honestly, did not want to go to Pennsylvania at Christmas time because it's cold and it's snowy, and you know, my family and I just don't see eye to eye on a lot of things. But that's when I realized that they need me the most. They need me to help them, show them that they're worth it. I quit drinking and drugs and cigarettes and everything a long time ago. And on that time that I went home, December 23rd, 2016, it was my 9-year sobriety date. My grandma died, and I came alive in a lot of ways. The old me died for good, and I went crazy. And Lewis Howes inspired me. I don't remember exactly what it was, but I know he said that you have to decide and commit and, you know, declare it. And I said, I'm moving to LA because at that time, Toby Mac really helped me once again in my life, once again helping me again through his music. And I realized that all these flashbacks came. All I did was listen to music because music is my medicine. And I realized that I'm a musician. So I came out of the closet as a musician, and I just did it. I just came to LA. Well, I mean, after a couple months, I actually, it took a while actually. I said I was gonna come visit in March. So I came to visit LA in March, and I lived on Skid Row that month. But I said, hey, if I can live on Skid Row, I can do anything. And Lewis Howes was very, very supportive to me. If you don't know him, I'm going to post his links below. But I'm in his inner circle. And he's helped me a lot, and I mean a lot of really great people. And special shout out to my boy, Sweet Tay, Thomas Kenyon in our inner circle. And Wahito, thank you so much, guys. And Mother Pedro from My Stuttering Life, love you guys so much. But anyway, yeah, so I came back, I moved here. Took all my stuff from Colombia, because like I said, I was sleeping outside. I took my stuff, and I went from Colombia on the Greyhound, and I said, that's the last time I'll do that. I went early May because my grandmother's, this was 2017, my grandmother's memorial was May 23rd, I think, or 4th. It was somewhere. Anyway, so I was like, I'm gonna go back because we had to have Grandma wanted a Mardi Gras style procession on her. She wanted everybody to walk around, and she wanted us to dance with you. We had a great time. We had great food, by the way. I'm not a big meat eater, but dang, that roast beef was addictive. What was it? Valerio's, Barbados, one of them really good Italian places. Anyway, and they were really great to us. They were really very great to us. I appreciate everybody that was there. Bill Dalrymple, my dad that adopted me. He's my dad, really. He's one of the people that in my life that was the most influential on my life, that made me who I am. Cleveland Indians, 1970 Bosch 302, fixing things with my hands, you know, all this good stuff. But anyway, he was there and he supported us, and I really appreciate you for that, Bill. So anyway, it was just really, I went back early because I wanted to be there for Zane's birthday. And Zane turned 19. Wait, was it 2016? 17, yeah. Zane turned 19 that year. So it was just great, and I had a great time with my family. But now I saw them last Christmas, 2017. I saw them, but now I probably won't be able to see them for a while. But I love you guys, and I'm doing this for you, show you that you're worth it. So anyways, that's a big chunk of my life right there, kind of condensed into 11 minutes. It'll be 11 minutes here in a second. So I don't know, I just wanted to let y'all know that I didn't plan all this. It kind of just came out. But I think it's good. When I walk, I just get ideas, and you know, people stare at me, but it's good to walk for me away from them, even though this is very painful to hold this phone and all this stuff that I got. But I'm not complaining. I'm just saying that you're worth it, and I wanted to do this for you. And now I'm at MacArthur Park, and this is another sad place, but it's a beautiful place too. I love the water. I love sometimes people do bad things, but that does not mean that they are bad. Cause you won't believe it. You won't agree with me, but I really don't care what you think. I have been among these people for 3 years now, 38 months, actually, and people are good. Even if they are rude or they have a bad tone of voice, that doesn't mean that they're a bad person or anything, and it's not your fault. And that's what I was gonna say. Don't judge people, but people are good. You gotta believe me. People are good, Mom. This is a good place. People don't understand that they're worth it, and they don't know how to talk to people sometimes, and they don't know how to treat themselves, and that's why people do drugs and drink, and they don't like themselves. But I'm here to change this world, and I want to show you that you're worth it. I want to show you that vales mucho. Puedes hacer lo que tú quieres. You are worth it. You can do anything you want to do. So just be you, and don't be afraid, you know, just don't be afraid of yourself. Don't be afraid of other people. People are not going to hurt you. Just know that, and be good to them, because they're worth it too. All right, I love you. It's been 13 minutes. This is a long one, but I hope you guys like this. I hope you enjoyed this, because this was really hard to tell you all this stuff, but I'm gonna get going because I'm gonna be eating pretty soon. And I'll see you soon. I love you. You are worth it. Thank you. Comment and sharing is caring on all your social media. Also subscribe if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel.